I hate you.
They're good nuts, man. Right? Or no?
There we go.
Well, look at that. You're alive. Alright.
Did the thing already play?
What thing?
Pizza, bagels.
No, not yet. I'm just testing some things out right now. Since we're live. Hopefully. Okay. We'll plug it in afterwards.
That fan's not going to be too loud.
Oh fuck, I gotta turn it down. Just put it on the lowest setting.
Okay. This remote works it, right?
Yeah.
That?
I think that's the lowest one. Yeah, that works. All right. We are ready for some football. By football, I mean podcast.
Oh, I thought we were going to toss around the football randomly like in the room.
Did you bring your tuxedo? We can't toss football without a tuxedo.
I know.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza bagel bites.
oh.
Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Pizza during prime time, anytime's the right time. Pizza going down is so fine. So fine, so fine, so fine. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
And any other time, try cheese bites, Dynabites, and hot bites.
Oh, I still haven't hit record yet.
That would probably be good.
Yeah, then we gotta clap it in.
You got the chat open?
Yeah, clap.
Oh,
It
fuck.
wasn't really. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not me.
Take two.
Take 2. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Some Shit We Like, episode number 252.
I joined
I
you.
remembered.
Oh,
Oh, but you
just
just joined
in
me.
case.
Okay. 252. As you can see, we are mic-less.
It's right here. There's a mic.
You know what I mean by mic-less. Michael-less? Michael-less?
We're missing the third man.
Yeah.
Just like we missed last week.
Yeah, just like we missed last week, exactly. He got left behind. He didn't survive the Hunger Games.
Well, we all, yeah. It's fine. We took
Is
a
it
holiday,
Thanksgiving?
you know, Thanksgiving.
Hunger Games?
I got it.
Okay, good. But we are back.
And we have Capri Sun.
We have Capri Sun.
Yeah.
It was on sale on Amazon Prime Pantry. So I bought it. And then also my nephews are here, so I figured, hello, have some Capri
Have you
Sun.
shared with them yet? No.
No, not yet.
Exactly. Now let's watch me fail to open this.
So, yeah, I haven't opened this.
Look at this. I totally did fucking fail.
How do you fail?
These are a pain in the ass to open.
No, you just push the juice up like that, and then you just pop it.
This one's fucked.
Ta-da! See, look how easy that was.
I know, but mine's screwed. Tell me about Prime Pantry real quick.
Prime Pantry. Well, Pantry. Oh, Papu Papu. I can't talk. Wolf, welcome to the show. Yeah, Ghost Mike. Yeah, I can't talk. Prime Pantry. Sorry for the yelling. Is basically any kind of pantry type of cabinet food or whatever. So like crackers and like canned food and all that. So basically all that. So anyways, it takes 3 days to ship.
Okay.
You gotta gather everything and put it in the box. And
So like the point is you kind of fill a box?
Basically, yeah.
Can I order one thing?
It's not wise to
work like
order
that.
one thing,
Okay.
just because like there is a $6.99 or $5.99 shipping.
Yeah.
But if you order these like 5 items from their
I think
sale,
I'm screwed. Yeah.
oh my god, the 5 items from their like sale bin or whatever, like you get free shipping.
Okay.
Which they usually have some stuff you need, like maybe toothpaste or deodorant or whatever, you know. So, hello, upcoming beast. 64.
Hi.
From Mixer.
Hi.
Oh, I don't think we've ever had anyone from Mixer.
Hi.
Hi.
So if you guys are just joining us for the first time, this is a podcast that we do every weekend, usually on Saturday. And you're watching it live on Twitch. On Tuesdays, we put up the full audio of the show. And then throughout the week, we post clips on Wednesday, Thursday, and also Tuesday. I fucked that up. Sometimes we post 2 clips on Thursday, and then we put up the whole fucking thing on Friday. So you could watch our ugly mugs.
Or just listen to
if you're tired of listening to us on Tuesday.
Voices.
So that's the deal. That's what we do.
So, we got a show for you that's pretty showy. And
Yeah.
by showy, I mean not that showy.
What am I supposed to do here? Like, I can't drink this.
Where'd you do with the straw?
In my ear.
Just stick it in the hole.
Fix it for me, Daddy.
That sounds really wrong. You just have to...
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
I told you, it's fucked.
You
might have to cut that one open.
Oh, wait, there you go. I got it.
Did you get it in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we figured out how to get
Got
it
it
in.
in.
All right. Capri Sun.
Anyways.
Well, these are made for kids, you know. So, of course, I can't figure it out.
So, yeah, stick it in the hole. What the hell just happened? Oh, okay. I thought my computer just went out. I got scared.
No, you're good.
Okay. So, today, we got shit to talk about.
We do.
Starting with movies. So, I don't know if you were here. Did I mention it last week? Or maybe 2 shows ago?
What?
Well, it wasn't last week, but 2 shows ago that I mentioned Titanic was back in the...
I was here. That was the first full man show.
That was the last show. Okay, so I bought my ticket and I went to go see Titanic.
Yeah.
And
Pussy. I'm just kidding.
it was. I mean, I like the movie Titanic. I'll admit it. Like I saw that movie 3 times in theaters. You know, now the 4th time in theater.
What made you see? I think we kind of touched on this before, but what made you go see that 3 times in theaters? At the time, you liked it.
Well,
that
the first
much?
time, I think I remember seeing it with friends. And then I went to go see it with my sister and mom.
Okay, so you saw it with your friends, like, oh my god, my sister and mom will like this too. I'll go see it with you. So that's 2.
Maybe I got it backwards. No, I think that's right. And then the 3rd time was, I think, with more friends. There were other friends that didn't see it.
Okay.
And,
I guess that could happen often.
an old neighbor friend.
Yeah.
So
You know, when you're younger.
But I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
didn't say no when the opportunity came along.
But I mean, that does happen. You know, you
Yeah.
see movies with different groups of people, and that's how, yeah, I get it. Okay, that's fine.
So, yeah, so this time I went to go see it, like we mentioned in the last show, was like remastered for 3D and Dolby Atmos and everything. And I had to say, the sound was incredible.
Oh, yeah?
Like the Atmos sound was... It was
the
it
AMC
was really
you
good.
hate?
Yes.
Okay.
And it actually worked this time, not like when I went to go see Jason Bourne.
Wait, don't you still have a free thing because of that, or did you
I already
use
used it.
You
Yeah,
already
I
used
had to
it?
use it. I forgot what I saw. I think I saw American something. The one with Tom Cruise. Anyways. So yeah, the 3D though was good at the main like parts, like, you know, when the ship's sinking or when you know, well, you haven't seen it, but you know, like the main climaxes, the main points of the like visual effects. So the 3D was pretty spot on there. But like throughout the movie, like you can tell there was a lot of shuddering. Like I don't know what else is explained about shuddering. So like it shifted, like you can see it just like ghosting. There you go. But for the most part, I mean, like it played well, and I like for the main parts that mattered, like the 3D was great.
Okay.
3D was really good. But there were points, you know, where it was more dialogue heavy, that you can see the grain of the old footage.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was good.
That movie's like...
I forgot, like, I don't know what to say I forgot, but like with how much the public have memed the hell out of it. Like, it's so hard to take it seriously now. Especially when it starts playing the music. You know, it's just hard to take it seriously.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen it because of what you just said, essentially. Like, it's all over.
Yeah, it's all the memes everywhere, yeah. And,
that movie's titanically long, too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I sorry I had to.
But as I mentioned in my vlog, the pacing of it wasn't that bad. Or on Twitter, actually.
You don't even know where you mentioned it.
I think I mentioned it on the vlog too. But on Twitter, I said that for it being 3 hours, it only feels like 2.
Now, don't you get a copy of the movie now or something?
Yes, I have a digital copy of the movie.
So how did that work? It's like it was just tied to your purchase?
You go to Paramount.com and download it from there.
And you already have it?
Yeah, and then you'll have it. Yeah. I haven't downloaded it yet.
That's not 3D, obviously, or can it be? No.
No, I don't think so.
But it's
just HD.
Yeah, and the updated everything, the remastering.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. How packed was the theater, or was it?
It was kind of packed. Actually, there was a good group of people. Mm-hmm. Most shows were filled, not to the not to the capacity, but I managed to get some pretty good seats. And
Movie Pass?
No, I bought it. Like, I know how, like, the people that were sitting next to me on my left and right side, like, apparently they were together, and I picked a seat, I guess, before they could all choose that row. So, like, I was stuck in between these two people who were, like, chatting between the movie, which I don't really care because, like, I've seen the movie many times.
It's not reserved seating.
It is reserved seating.
But you were between them?
Yeah. Apparently, they probably bought their tickets at the exact moment I bought my ticket. So they couldn't get the seat that I
Why did they just pick another row?
I don't know. There was
that's on them. That's on them.
That's on them. So, and I wasn't gonna move.
Yeah.
So, like, fuck you up. It's at my seat. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good crowd.
Was that the first day it came out?
It's only for 2 days. I think today and next week. I think on Wednesday or Tuesday. I think it's gonna be on.
Not today, obviously.
No.
Yeah, you said today and next.
Oh,
week.
I said today.
The day you saw it. The day you saw it was
Thursday.
like so okay.
Thursday.
So of course it's gonna be kind of crowded because it's limited.
Yeah.
Cool. So you enjoyed your experience.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and the 3D glasses were amazing because I could actually put them over my glasses and not be all uncomfortable.
Huh.
Because most of the time they give you those cheap ones. These were actually like professional type of, like, you can wear glasses and have these on.
I wonder what ours will be like in a couple weeks for Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good.
I don't think we had too much of an issue with that last year. Like, cause
I don't think we did either.
yeah, I don't remember. But anyways.
So yeah, that's Titanic. I had
cool.
About that. Enjoyed it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You did what you said you were gonna do. You said you were gonna go see it, and you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Next story.
Me?
You.
Well, I didn't really read it, but anyways, so
You didn't read it?
I kind of I skimmed it. It was a long fucking thing, and I sent it to you at 3-something in the morning. But well, I already kind of know. So for people who don't know, there's a show on the CW called Riverdale, which is from the Archie comics and stuff. And for a long time, they were talking about doing, kind of like a crossover. I think for a while it was talked about as like a crossover, and then also, I guess a companion show or whatever for Sabrina, like maybe like even like a darker Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I happened to stumble across this last night where the show got picked up by Netflix with a 2-season order. So 20 episodes in total, 10 episodes per season. Yeah. I did read the article a bit. Netflix, but I don't remember. Netflix is very heavily involved with Riverdale, like in the sense, like I don't know what it is. I think
they originally, from what I've read, I think it's something they originally planned to do it for Netflix, but I think something like when they pitched it around, CW actually picked it up because they liked it. And the same thing kind of happened with Sabrina, where although it's kind of opposite, the CW liked it, but I guess they just don't have enough room for it, so it's going to Netflix.
Right.
But I know that CW has some kind of partnership with Netflix.
Okay. Well, yeah, clearly, because the other thing that it could be about is I know from when I've been in Japan and stuff, this is one of those shows that gets put up on Netflix, like the same, as soon as it airs in the U.S. in Japan. it's one of those things where it's out. There's a new episode every week, so people that are out of the country could watch it. So they've got a deal in that regard. But yeah, no, this is really cool. It's coming.
It's a dark coming of age tale that's supposed to be a cross between, or in the vein of Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist. Which
That's crazy.
Is fucking awesome.
It's gonna be good, and the fact that it's on Netflix too. Like, I don't know if that'll make it darker by default, or if they'll still try to aim it towards a certain audience. But I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this because, like, I mean, yeah, it was cheesy and campy, but I like the Sabrina the Teenage Witch with Melissa Joan.
Riverdale is cheesy and campy too. Veronica Mars is cheesy and campy, but like it's still.
About Veronica Mars.
It's come on, it's a little okay.
Hell no.
It totally
that's
is.
a noir.
Fucking
drama with.
Everybody, this right here is a man in denial. It's not a knock on it. It is what it is. Like it's a little.
I guess
Buffy is too. It's a little cheesy
Buffy
and
totally,
campy.
yeah. I would agree with
Veronica
Buffy.
Mars.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far with Veronica
It's
Mars.
a little bit, maybe.
I'd say it's less than Buffy.
Well, probably, but I'm like in terms of like it's something that's a little bit dated now. You go back and watch Veronica Mars, and you could probably cringe at a few things that are happening on that show through age.
Yeah, Buffy especially.
Okay,
Holy
but you
God.
see what I'm saying now,
Yeah.
though? You get it? Kind of like watching like 90210 or something now.
Right.
Maybe
love
at
to see that
at
right
the
now.
time, but you go back to it and it's gonna feel a little cringy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if this article specifically says when it's supposed to be out. I know that there was talk that it would air as a companion with Riverdale for the 2018-2019 TV broadcast season, but I don't know if this changes things now that it's going to be on Netflix. Maybe it says it on here. Oh, well, filming though.
It's filming, yeah, it is.
They're going to back to back. So from
Back to
February to
back, yeah.
June of next year, and then June to October. So
You could probably see it by December, maybe start of the next year.
yeah, unless they
Depending
really
on how their schedule is.
unless they really push it, and maybe it's out by fall of next year. If they're done in June,
Yeah.
depending on when in June, July, August, September, maybe October.
I bet it's going to be
October.
I bet you they're shooting for October.
Yeah, calling it
Yeah.
October for sure.
I think they just leave it open so they give them room.
Yeah.
But yeah, shooting for October would be smart.
Although it does say, while we're speculating, the writers' room opens Monday. Premiere date has not been determined, and it's unclear.
Oh, filming to February to June, and then from June to October. Oh no, then it's not going to come out in October.
It
'Cause
could,
they still-
the first
they still-
season could.
Oh, the first season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
First season.
Good with that.
Yeah, but anyways, that's speculation. But this is kind of cool. I honestly couldn't tell you what it. I don't know why I was attracted to all this when we first saw it, because I remember sending you the article about Riverdale, and then talking about how it could branch off into this. And it's like I've never read the Archie comics. Like I've seen them at the grocery store, but like it was something about the presentation and like the look of it and how it's kind of supposed to be a little dark too. And maybe that's how the comics actually really are. I don't know, but I just instantly, I'm like, I want to watch this. And I've watched Riverdale ever since. And like it's a little hokey for sure, but it's good. I mean, I think it's good. And this season I think is really good, and it's a bit dark.
Archie comics have progressed since the beginning, from the beginning to now. Now it's a little bit more current situations. But like it's always been this like wholesome, like good old time, like 50s type of, oh, am I going to be able to make it to class and still know how to study this?
Riverdale's not like that though. Like that's what
that's why they give it that dark twist.
Right, so it's kind of like
modernize it.
Right. So yeah, I guess that's their
today.
own take. So the comics, because I was going to say that, yeah, like the comics never seemed like that they had this dark thing over it, but I don't know. I don't know much about it. Like maybe there's different versions. Like apparently the universe is huge. This article, in fact, even says
it is.
Says that there's superheroes involved too. That I don't know much about, but apparently
I don't know too much about that. But I know that Archie Comics has a vast collection of characters.
Well, I can't speak for the. Wait, how many seasons have there been?
2 seasons. 2 seasons.
Well, I'm in season 2 of Riverdale. Okay, yeah.
Riverdale.
So the whole season 1 is on Netflix, as you know.
Yeah.
So you can catch up on there, and then.
Is this new season?
It's still going.
No, I know, but is it a full season or only like 13 episodes?
I don't know.
Oh, you know.
I imagine it's probably full. Because they really came
They
back
only
with
did
it quick.
13 episodes, right?
Well, because remember, like, it started almost kind of in the summer. It started, like, in May and ended, and that's why I was like, oh, dang, it's coming back only a few months later. So I thought that was cool. But, yeah, you can catch up very easily. It's another one of those shows. It's another show, too. Oh, fucking the iZombie. iZombie and Riverdale are two shows I'm like, Rick, this is, like, these totally speak to you. Like, you need to be watching.
There's so much to watch, man. So much to watch.
Like, those alone should scratch whatever itch you're missing from, like,
Sabrina is
Veronica
definitely
Mars.
something I'm gonna be watching because it just the way they describe it just sounds like a Buffy filler for me.
But you like Riverdale,
I do like Riverdale,
and you liked iZombie.
I gotta catch up.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But it scratches to me. These shows scratch that Veronica Mars itch that maybe you're missing. You know, so yeah. But this sounds cool. Like, I don't know, it's interesting. There's stuff that I'm watching and getting into that I thought I never would get into, and I have. So fight me. I don't know why it fight me, but yeah. So yeah, that's cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
Since we're kind of on the TV topic, I'm going to go off really quick on a show that I just watched.
Okay.
I haven't watched the 4th episode yet because, like, the way Netflix or Hulu puts it out, it's like limited. I caught up on, as far as the last episode that just aired, I caught up on
Runaways.
And
I know what you're going to talk
holy
about.
shit, I love it so much.
Okay.
I love this show.
Really?
So good. It's just so good. The fact that Brian K. Vaughan, the actual co-creator of the show, is showrunning it. Like, he's just, I mean, it's his child.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, he knows what to do. He knows, like, the detail in this show to the comics isn't, like, it's amazing.
What's the other, I always forget, what's the other big thing that he's associated with?
Why the Last Man.
Okay, that's what it is. I don't know why, I always mix him up with the Scott Pilgrim guy. And his name is something O'Malley or something. Something Lee O'Malley.
Brian Lee O'Malley.
Maybe it is Brian. I don't know. I'll check while you're talking.
So yeah, I'm digging it. I think it's awesome. The characters are like, they're just so good. They just got a good group of kids to play these characters that I've read. I mean, I didn't, like I said, I didn't finish the Runaways, Brian K. Vaughan's Runaways. I didn't finish that one, but I did read most of course, the Whedon one.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's an amazing show, and if you ever need anything to watch, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I remember we watched the trailer on this show.
We did,
Not
yeah.
this episode, but on this show, and we both, like, I was interested. Is it, I mean, who are they catering to? Does it seem like it's aimed at, not kids, but, I mean, does it feel like?
I think there's a well balance between, like, teenagers and young adults.
Okay.
There's enough of both, but, like, I mean, I'm 35 and I'm watching, I just love it. But then again, I'm a comic book fan, so
Right.
It is definitely catered more towards the high school and adult, but there's enough for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's good.
I mean, age doesn't have to fucking dictate what you can or can't do or watch or whatever. I mean, to a point, I guess, you know, like, you know.
So yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there. I highly
Alright.
recommend watching it
Cool.
if you need something to watch. And then I still haven't caught up on The Gifted yet. I need to catch up on that because
I know it's another
I'm
show that
hearing
you really
good
like.
things.
Yeah.
I still only watched the pilot.
As long as we're
Almost done with Defenders.
Okay.
One more episode.
Well, as long as we're talking about that, I watched and finished The Punisher, and I thought it was fucking phenomenal. In fact, it might even be my favorite Netflix Marvel show. I've watched
other shows.
I've watched more than you though. I've watched The Punisher. I've watched Jessica Jones. I've watched The Defenders. So in total, I've probably watched more than you.
I watched 2 seasons of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, half of Luke Cage. Defenders. Pretty much, I'm gonna finish that today, probably.
Okay. I'm just saying. What is this?
I don't know. What does that wrestler do like this?
Come on, you know his name.
I don't know which one it is.
John Cena?
This is John Cena?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
See, I don't know.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
What up, Cheesy?
Cheesy.
Cheesy is in the house.
What's up, dude? No, it's really good though. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I haven't watched fucking everything, but
You gotta watch straight up.
but the Jessica Jones I really liked,
yeah, that was good.
and the Punisher though, like to me, I've just liked on like a different level.
He will eventually. He'll watch Daredevil.
Wasn't there a lot of like? Didn't a lot of people like season 1 more than season 2 or something? Yeah. No.
No, they're both
Okay.
good. In my opinion, they were both great.
I'll have to watch that too.
Yeah.
But, you're more behind on shit than me though.
That's true. I am way more behind.
Don't even.
God, I feel like every Marvel Netflix episode, is it the third episode, always have like the most intense fight sequences. Happened in Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Defenders. Like they have like close quarter combat, like action scenes, and
Yeah.
I just find it funny that it's every third episode I notice. And I feel like obviously started with Daredevil. The Daredevil hallway scene is just fucking one take perfect.
Cheesy. It's got some fighting words for you, sir.
Daredevil is trash.
See, now I don't want to watch it. Cheesy says I shouldn't watch it. I feel like I'll like Punisher.
I respectfully disagree.
I don't know. I think the Punisher just kind of appeals to me more.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
With tea? Water?
Whiskey.
I don't have whiskey.
Damn it. I don't know. What are you going to have?
I don't have tea.
I'll have the water, I think.
Alright. Yeah, we have drinks over here. Cheesy is trash. Alright, Wolf, you're on my side.
Alright, no fighting in the chat. Anyways, though, Punisher's really good. Francis backs me on that, too.
Yeah. Can I have Francis on the show?
Well, we should do what we did last year, and, like, I'll review Star Wars when we see it. Because it's, yeah.
Yeah, we all got to do that.
That was a fun day. We all watched it. It was raining, and we went to Stacked.
Whoa, I don't remember
Yeah, I
this.
remember all of this.
I do not remember this.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Boogie. Yes. No, not that Francis. We have a friend named Francis, but Boogie is the best, and we love Boogie.
Oh, that's right. His name is Francis. Or
well,
his
it's
Francis
not his name,
character.
but there's Francis character. No, we have a friend named Francis. Daredevil and Punisher are Netflix best shows.
Oh wow. Yeah, I gotta watch Punisher. I want to finish Defenders before I jump into Punisher. So
yeah,
which I
well,
should
you're
be
like one
finishing.
episode away.
Yeah, I'm 1 episode away, so I'll probably finish that today.
Mm-hmm.
Unless my nephew.
I personally I like Punisher better than Defenders. I have to.
Oh yeah.
And I like the Defenders, but I like Punisher better. And this is dumb. So yeah, I've watched the Defenders, but I haven't watched Daredevil. That's awful, right?
I'm sorry?
I watched the Defenders, but haven't watched Daredevil. That's awful,
Yeah, that
right?
is.
Because he's in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole.
I'm not
the
very
hand,
comically inclined, so people know. Like I'm like this is
Yeah.
this is more Rick's
Like
thing.
the hand started in Daredevil and then kind of moved its way to like Iron Fist,
Yeah.
and now in Defenders. Yeah, it's another show or another guy, our friend named Francis.
Yeah. That's cool that Boogie follows you though, man. I really like that guy. I like his content. Seems like a genuine dude.
Yeah, you actually got me onto
Yeah.
Boogie's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I watch Twitch sometimes, but mostly I'm subscribed to him on YouTube.
You should watch him on Twitch. I think he's crazier and funnier. On
I
Twitch.
do when I got time or when I'm.
There's
when he's-
something I don't know what it is about his Twitch streams, but like to me they're always engaging. Like it's so weird. Like there's something I can't figure it out. It's just him, but there's something that he does during his streams where it just feels like it's
Because
like
he agrees.
it's just cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is fun. I mean, we even donated to him.
Yeah, we did. We totally did. Yeah, Boogie's the best. So, all right.
Next up
We're
is
still kind of on TV.
Are we still on TV?
We can be. I mean, we could jump right into.
Oh, Stranger Things
Yeah,
too.
if you want to talk about Stranger Things
We
too.
can talk about Stranger Things too. All right, so the second season of Stranger Things, I finally finished it,
Right, Rick finally finished it.
and I got shit to say. But I'll let you start first.
I want you to start first.
Okay. The second season was good. It was fantastic. I loved it. Did we need it? Probably not.
That's weird. That's especially weird because of our season 1 review and the fact that they already had stuff written for a second season to begin with. Like, this is a story that they have in play.
All right, I can't hold back anymore. I was totally just dissing or putting a shade, so to speak, to make you think I didn't like it. I loved it, dude.
Okay.
It was so fucking good.
Fucking hell.
I
was gonna fucking. Well,
you're ready, like, all right, let's fight.
I'm just like, well, I'm like, okay, you liked it, but did we need it? I'm like, what do you mean, did we need it? Fucker.
That was good. Okay, no, yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, dude. It was so good. It was a good follow up. Every episode, fucking Bob, Sean Astin, was so good in this fucking show.
He was amazing, man. Just to see Winona Ryder and Sean Astin like on camera, like, you know what I mean? Because those are two big fucking 80s childhood stars.
We're probably gonna talk spoilers.
Yeah, I mean,
so
fuck
if
it.
you haven't watched it,
is anyone in the chat not seen Stranger? We're gonna talk fucking spoilers. I mean, Rick. We're only talking about this now because Rick just finally finished it. I finished it in the first week.
I figured everyone finished it.
Yeah.
I did.
So we're gonna talk spoilers. If you got a problem, get out.
So yeah, it started off great, amazing. The whole, I love the beginning of the show. Like, everyone's all panicking, and it's just to get fucking money to go play. What is it, Dragon's Lair?
Yeah, Dragon's Lair.
Oh god,
they just do such a good job of capturing like that. Like that, and the same thing I said about season 1, I'll say about season 2. Like, they really made a show that felt like you're watching The Goonies or all those like 80s like movies, you know, growing up and stuff. And they did it again with season 2, man. Like, they really captured that era, and it's so cool. Like, they don't make TV like that anymore. And TV is fucking great right now. A lot of TV is great right now. So that's not a knock on current TV, but they don't make TV like, people attempt, but they really succeeded in like, wow, these were shows that I grew up like. I loved watching fucking The Goonies, and you know, like, just, you know what I mean. I don't know why I keep saying The Goonies. I can't fucking think of another thing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, fuck
with
E.T.
Dart.
Yeah, I know, but
you know, putting the bits on the floor, just like with the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all the elements of everything. Fucking the Warriors kind of call. You know,
oh yeah.
Which apparently everyone didn't like that episode.
I don't
understand why. I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, I could say this. I can see why people don't like it. It wasn't necessary. Probably not. They could have cut that if they wanted to.
But here's the reason why it is necessary, though, because it sounds like it's going to be a big part of season 3.
It has to be.
That's why it's necessary. But I did read that. Some people are like, you could have totally skipped episode 7 and not have missed a beat.
Yeah, you could have.
And I guess really you could have. But that was there for a purpose.
The fact that they are going to do a season 3 makes more sense why they have that in there.
I mean, apparently they already have stuff like through season 4. I mean, yeah, like that's why I think it's bizarre. Like, it's probably just an official announcement, because I know just yesterday Netflix announced how it was renewed, and I'm just like, well, duh. I mean, they've already been talking about, you know, stuff going on through season 4, and you know, if not even beyond that. But yeah, I just think it's funny. I had no idea that people had issues with that episode until I was done with the show, and I think people, were they upset? Which is dumb. This is dumb to be upset about. Like, you can watch the whole show. You don't have to wait. So you can't even say like, oh, I'm so mad. Like, they didn't even visit like the main people. Like, it took away from the main story for a whole episode. It's like, motherfucker, you could watch the very next episode. Like, you can't even bitch about that. It was there for a purpose. Like, I think people are just complaining because, you know, it's like, oh, well, this doesn't feel like Stranger Things. This feels different.
It was new characters.
But it felt cool, though. Like, I thought it was cool. Yeah. It had a different 80s vibe to it.
Yeah.
You know? Like that punk gang and stuff. Like, it had a totally different...
Like I said, I can understand why, you know, people might think it didn't need to be there. I could have also said that too, but... Because, I mean, we did see... Was it in the first or second
episode?
That we did see
that girl. Yeah, that girl. 8.
Yeah.
You see 8.
So, like... We could have had that or not. It could have been a smaller... It didn't have to be a dedicated episode. But whatever you want to say, like, it was... I had no issues with it.
But it's good that they're doing that. Like, they're kind of expanding the lore or whatever, you know? Like, why not do that?
I would agree with you, Cheesy. Stranger Things 2 over Daredevil 2. Season 2.
Okay.
Not that I didn't like
Daredevil
2, but... I would say I like Stranger Things 2 better than Daredevil 2. But it's kind of like two different universes, in my opinion. But
so do you actually have like, was the I've got shit to say just to throw me off, or is your shit to say like the positive shit that you really want to gush about?
I was just fucking with you, but I do have a lot. I do have a lot of positive stuff to say. I mean, it's like I don't even know where to start.
It's hard to say. Well,
because like my favorite episode was probably, honestly, I really liked that first episode a lot.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the last episode too.
The last fucking 15 or 20 minutes of this season is phenomenal. The snowball, the dance, the snowball.
Oh yes.
The whole like the so like you know the everything's resolved in the season. What?
The snowball.
Are you kidding me? Did you not finish the show?
I finished the show.
The dance.
Oh, the dance. Okay, yeah.
It's called the snowball.
Okay,
because like a ball. Snow.
Right. Okay, I remember now. Yeah.
I was gonna be like, you didn't fucking watch episode 9.
I did. That was a great That was I love that part.
Yeah, like it was just like because the show, they resolve everything, and then there's another solid 20 minutes. I'm like, oh dang, okay, it's gonna wrap up soon. And it just kept going and going and going, but it was so fucking good. Like if you can't feel for Dustin, like no one wants to dance with him, and he's sitting there and he's upset. Sitting on the bleachers or whatever, and then fucking I'm blanking on her name, but Finn Wolfhard. That's terrible. I know his real name. Finn Wolfhard's sister comes up and dances with him, which is totally what? Yeah, Mike. Mike's sister.
Yeah.
What the fuck is her name? Chat, help us if you remember her name. But anyway, Mike's sister offers to dance with him.
Yes.
And that's a throwback to season 1 because remember in like the first episode, Dustin, you could tell, has a crush on her. Because he goes up and Anna's like, hey, do you want some of this pizza? And then she was kind of a bitch to him. And so he walks out and it's kind of like, your sister's kind of, whatever he said, it has changed or whatever. But I just like, I love that continuity. And like, if that doesn't kind of warm your heart a little bit when she like saves him essentially, like Nancy.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so fucking good, man. Everything up to that point. And then here's the other thing. So also part of Snowball, but because and you're supposed to. I hated Steve in season 1.
Yeah, I didn't like him either.
Hated him. And then when he ends up with Nancy in season 1, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was so pissed. So even entering season 2, I still don't want to like Steve. He grew on me. It's hard not to have him grow on you in season 2. It's hard not to have him grow on you in season 2. And then you get to see the relationship that he ends up forming with Dustin, which is fucking amazing. Go ahead.
I feel like he redeemed himself in the last episode of season 1. So like I still didn't like him, but
because he helps them.
Because he helps them fight.
Yeah,
the thing.
I know, but he fucking stuck his nose where it didn't belong and was asking so many questions. Like I know, but even then, I still fucking hated him so much. It didn't help. It carried over into season 2 for me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Just already get it on with the other guy.
Yeah.
With Will's. Oh, that's right. The acting. These kids are fucking phenomenal. Especially shout out to Noah Schnapp, the kid that plays Will Byers. Will, who had very little to no role in season 1, fucking killed it in season 2.
That's true. That is
he was amazing. Like all the emotional scenes that he did, like that kid was so good. They're all good, but I thought, man, talk about like, hey, you're not going to give me much of a role in season 1. In season 2, I'm going to knock it out of the fucking park, and he did. He totally did. They're all phenomenal. Obviously,
the kids
they're all
are just
good.
Great fucking actors.
They're all good. What did you think of the new redhead chick? That's terrible. That is Max.
Yeah, because they called her. There was an episode called Mad Max.
Yeah.
I don't know issues.
I wasn't bringing it up wondering if you had issues. I thought that she came in and
I kind of felt bad for her because they kept pushing her out.
Right, I did too. I'm like, man, this is fucked up.
But
I think she's good and she fits in with the group. The show just keeps evolving.
She fit in fine.
And then her asshole prick brother that needs to get his fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would have that redeeming moment, and he never did.
No,
and I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either. He's too much of an asshole.
Yeah, He's
way
just
too
straight
much of
up
an
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed. Sorry, guys. This is a podcast. I just came out of me because that's what burps do, but it just sort of snuck up on me. But that's fucking good.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next season. Like I said, the thing that I've liked about this show from the start, down to season 1, these guys aren't just pulling the shit out of their ass. They have a game plan. You know, like, I don't know that they necessarily have an end game, but they aren't, like, sitting there being like, oh, well, yeah, let's try to extend this to another season. Like, they have a whole plan.
Well, I thought you said that they actually they planned it out for 4 seasons.
Well,
but
I feel like there's
need be
conflicting,
so
I feel like
that.
there's, like, conflicting stories in regards to that. So, yeah, I don't know that there's an end game, but I know that these guys have a plan, and I do think it's crazy that
well, they executed.
Yeah, they execute.
Plan 2.
Right, and it still comes off like
IMDb,
one giant movie to me still too. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's just it's fucking
So
good, man.
it's episodic.
I hate shows like Stranger Things, but then I love them at the same time because Stranger Things has hit that thing where everyone kind of rolls their eyes like, oh, Stranger Things, because everybody fucking gushes over Stranger Things, and that's sort of bothered, but it's deserved and it is fucking good. But I hate it though. Because, like, then you kind of feel like, oh, you're just like everybody else watching that fucking show, you know? But I don't care.
They would understand if they would watch it.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fucking good. And it is what it is.
And I have to admit, I almost kind of felt that way with Breaking Bad. Because he kept pushing it down my throat. But then after watching it, I was like, fuck. That's a good show.
Yeah, well, I think I still got you early enough to where, because I think I got you before, like, it was ending. And plus, you had started watching, like, dude, just keep going with it. You need to. So, yeah.
Yeah. Frack those people.
Yeah, frack them all.
Or fuck those people.
Yeah, there's no R there, Rick.
Yeah.
Fack them. Fack them in their ass cheeks.
I thought it was a Battlestar Galactica
Well, I don't
reference.
know. I don't know about that shit, nerd. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Rick, I didn't mean it.
Anyways, we'll have a new host next week.
I'm sorry. It's my last episode. So, Stranger Things 2, we loved it. If you're one of the fucking few people, if anybody on the planet that has not watched it. Apparently there are some studies saying that it is the most popular show.
Well, Mike hasn't watched it
in America. Well, yeah, Mike
so
hasn't
at
watched
Mike,
a lot of stuff.
tell him to watch Stranger Things.
He won't
you're
watch it.
expecting his review.
He won't watch it.
He won't watch it. At some kind of robot.
Yeah.
So, shall we get into trailers?
Well, or do you want to keep reviewing shit?
Yeah, we can keep reviewing shit. It's like one of them 13 seasons.
It's like one of them.
Oh, reasons. Oh, it's like one of them 13 reasons why. Okay. I haven't finished that one.
Oh, I finished that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike also dies in Destiny all the time, but hey, oh shit. Did you guys play together, or did he watch? Did he just watch?
She did watch. Wolf actually joined us
Okay.
on a raid? No, on a strike on PlayStation last week.
Cool.
That
You
was a
guys
lot
were
of
all on chat too?
fun. No. I should have added him on chat. Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't hear him.
That's why.
Okay, I guess he's just a sailing type.
Wrist is bugging me. All right.
13 Reasons Why. I definitely got to finish that too.
Yeah, you should. I mean, that's another show that's a little.
Yeah, I started it. I just
corny.
didn't finish it.
It's a little maybe not so maybe aimed at a younger audience, but it was hard for me not to because it was kind of like a mystery.
Yeah.
There's a mystery to it, so.
I also recommend Atypical. That was a good one too.
Yeah, you really liked Atypical.
Yeah. Wait, we're gonna go review Thor now?
Well, do you not want to?
Yeah.
I just figured we're reviewing stuff, so.
Since we're talking about review, let's talk about Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok. We're late on a lot of this stuff. I mean, we've seen this stuff for a while, but we just haven't gotten around to reviewing. So, surprise, surprise! I liked Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, I actually did kind of talk about it on the last show with Mike.
Oh, did you?
It was me and Mike. Yeah.
No, the last show was us three.
Oh yeah, the show before then.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. I felt it was a little too joke heavy, where things did not need to be jokey.
See, here's where I'll agree with you on that. I thought it was like that a little bit too much in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then I think the movie hits a stride where they have the right amount of the jokes in there. And at the same time, it's like...
There's nothing wrong with jokes.
It's Thor. I mean,
tension breakers, especially when you have serious scenes. But like, it's you just gotta find like the right way to insert the joke right at the right moment. And not that they didn't do it; it did in a lot of parts, but at most parts, like when the goddess of death or lady of death was, telling everyone to bow down to her, like, who are you? And then she makes a stupid joke, like, I just said who I was. Like, you didn't fucking need to do that,
Yeah.
But,
I think you just have to also, sorry again. Dude, I apologize.
You're burping today.
Yeah. I think you just kind of have to remember what you're watching, though,
Yeah.
We're watching a comic movie, like, there's going to be some tongue-in-cheek, there's going to be some humor. I do think it was, honestly, it took me a little bit. Like, the first 15, 20 minutes into the movie, I was kind of like, oh, man, like, did this kind of jump the shark? Like, but then it hits a stride. Then I think the movie is fucking phenomenal to where I'm okay with those first few minutes of the movie now because the rest of it is so good. The one movie that was terrible with too much humor, and we talked about this, was fucking Avengers 2.
Oh, yeah, that was riddled.
I hate it. Like, I know I didn't hate Avengers 2, but I'm just like, man, okay, are you guys trying to be a comedy, or are you trying to be this comic action superhero movie? So, yeah, I think it's a fair complaint, but I think they get themselves out of the hole, I guess, essentially, as the movie goes on. I think the movie gets better as it goes on, too. And Rick is doing something.
Keep
else,
going.
Not paying attention to me.
I'm working on listening.
But anyways, yeah, like, Mark Ruffalo, again, knocks it out of the fucking park. How do you not like... Seriously. To me now, anyone that doesn't think a Hulk movie on its own could work with Mark Ruffalo being like, I think they're out of their mind. Because I think he could totally nail it and pull it off.
Yeah,
Finally,
I think he said something.
They found the right guy.
They found the perfect guy to play the Hulk. And even I actually had my doubts when they told me it was going to be him because I really liked Edward Norton or Ed Norton, whatever he goes by. But yeah, since the first Avengers, like he nailed that role so well.
Yeah. I thought Thor was good, man. I thought it was really good. It's one of the better ones for sure.
Yeah. And I'm excited, especially spoilers. How it ended. The last cutscene of it. So
what was the last cutscene?
Or not the last cutscene, the last sequence where they're in the ship and they run into the bigger ship.
And that's supposed to be...
Assuming it's supposed to be Thanos. Speaking of Thanos...
Yes.
Let's get into a trailer. The trailer for Infinity War came out.
What's that?
Infinity War, if you don't know, is where all the Marvel characters are getting together to destroy and save the world from Thanos.
Right.
Who has the Infinity Gauntlet that can pretty much do whatever the fuck it wants to, which means it can bring people back from the dead, it can mind control people, it can do anything pretty much.
I feel like Thanos is kind of fucking like Avatar, though, where like we've just had this tease of a Thanos is coming, he's coming. And, because just like the fucking sequel to the Avatar movies, like it's just like, Jesus Christ, does anyone care anymore? That's not a knock, but you know what I mean? I feel like we've had the tease of Thanos for so long, where it's like, oh, okay, finally.
So let's get into movie mode. So I will minimize this. I'll jump into this. I'll minimize that. I'll open this. And I gotta plug in the headphones because that's a thing.
That is a thing.
Professionalism, people. Professionalism. Oh. Come on. There we go. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Infinity War.
I've only watched this once. How many times have you watched it?
Probably this book.
There was an idea.
Well, how many? Jesus.
To bring together a group of remarkable people.
I still need to see Doctor
To see
Strange.
if we could become something more. So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
like this is the first time for you all over again. So giddy. Spoilers, Rick likes the trailer.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, that's right.
Who the hell are you guys?
Sorry about that little.
Rick, you just stickied the floor, I think.
I did.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
So,
Holy shit.
I think you didn't like that trailer.
No, that trailer sucked ass.
Terrible.
I'm not gonna go see this movie. I'm boycotting
I
it.
don't blame you.
They got everything wrong. God damn, that looks so good.
Yeah, it's a really good trailer, man. I mean, like I said, I don't know shit about shit, but hopefully, at least based off the trailer, that looks like that could redeem itself from Avengers 2, because Avengers 2, I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely. Well, this is being directed by the Russo brothers.
Okay.
Which I think are going to do a fantastic job. They did Winter Soldier. So I loved Winter Soldier a lot.
I think I saw that one with you, right? That's like the one Captain America I've
Where he's, like,
seen.
Wanted. He's running.
I think I've seen that with you.
Okay.
'Cause I'm not a big Captain America guy.
Yeah, I wasn't either. And then these movies really got me into Captain America.
I just don't have the desire to see the movies. But I mean, I guess I
I
saw
just meant comic book
Right.
wise.
Wait. Civil War. Maybe Civil War is the only... That's technically Captain America, right?
Yeah, Captain America Civil War.
I think that's the only one I've seen. I don't think I've seen Winter Soldier.
Oh, wow. You got to see Winter Soldier.
To me, Civil War is Avengers 2.
It basically is. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for this. Like,
When is it? May?
man, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm kind of like in the same like boat as Kevin Smith. Like, you never ever thought you were going to see these characters come to life on screen.
Yeah.
You know, you never think in your wildest dreams that you'd get to see, you know, Iron Man or, you know, Captain America or the Vision or Scarlet Witch, you know, Black Panther. It's just fucking awesome. It's just so awesome.
How do you feel about Josh Brolin's Thanos so far?
Really good. Yeah. Which is funny because he's playing Cable too in Deadpool.
I know.
So he's double dipping in Marvel. Which is funny. Did we talk about Fox and Disney?
We
Disney
did.
buying Fox?
Weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't happened, but...
It hasn't happened,
yeah.
but yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for this. I'm really excited for Black Panther too. Because it looks like from the trailer, like, it looks like it's going to start off from
Black Panther comes out when, then?
February.
Fuck, those come out that close together?
Yeah.
Really? Are we
February.
wrong about the Avengers date?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna check.
Let me open back this thing. Yeah, May 4th.
And then Black Panther is definitely
February. I think it's like February 2nd or something.
Let me see. February 16th. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
So yeah, because it looks like from Black Panther, that's where it's going to boost off of to the next phase. and or I think Black Panther is the beginning of the new phase. I don't remember. Whatever it is. Yeah, it looks like it's probably gonna start off from Wakanda.
Cheesy thinks Black Panther will be hands down the greatest film in the series.
Dude, that trailer looks so good. It looks really good.
That's gonna be one of those things. Like, okay, since there's people in the chat, like, I'm not a comics guy. Like, I wasn't. I still, like, I'm more open to it now, but it just wasn't something I grew up off of. And so my gateway drug, I guess, into all this stuff was Rick had me go with him to go see the Rick had me go with him to go see the first Thor. And that was my gateway drug. And now I've kind of been into it and I've wanted to watch this stuff. So with that said, this is going to be another one of those movies. Not saying it looks bad, but this is going to be another one of those movies where you might have to be like, you might have to drag me to go see it because I can't say that I have like this desire. But I don't know. I don't fucking know this stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what happened with Thor. I mean, you had no desire.
Yeah, like
Thor.
I don't know.
Now you love Thor.
Oh, I like Thor movies, yeah.
But yeah, Ryan Coogler?
Let me see what name are you reading. Yeah, Coogler.
Coogler, yeah. He directed Creed, which I fucking loved. Both me and Mike loved it. Yeah, I think Black Panther's gonna be really good. But we got two fucking Marvel movies so close together.
It's pretty crazy.
And then both trailers look really good.
Yeah, and then 2 months before that, you have Star Wars.
And we got Star Wars. Fucking hell, dude.
Literally.
What a time to
2
live
months,
in.
2 months, almost to the day for Black Panther. Black Panther. Because Star Wars comes out on the 15th of December, and then Black Panther comes out on the 16th of February. No, yeah, dude, I hear you. The cast, it does look good.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, it definitely looks good.
Like he was so good in Creed. But yeah, and Chadwick Boseman.
No, Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this is what's her face?
I haven't seen Justice League yet.
Michonne from Walking Dead is in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Is she not? Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't seen Justice League.
Yeah, I keep planning to see it, but I never end up going.
Yeah.
And Lupita Nyong'o is also in it. She won the Oscar for 12 Years a Slave. Fucking Oscar, even people in it. So yeah, going back to Infinity Wars. Infinity War. Yeah, Infinity War. We're not only are we getting these characters too, apparently from what I've heard, we're getting 30 other characters we haven't seen before. Because that's just how big this battle is between Thanos.
So how big of a role do you think the Guardians people are supposed to have in this part 1 of the movie? Or do you think that's really
I think
just
they're going to have the key role in part 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean you saw on the stinger at the end with Thor and with the Guardians.
Right.
So I have a feeling that like whatever happens to them at the end of that bonus scene, like that's how he ends up floating in space and landing on top of the Guardians ship. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Really, really excited.
It looks really good. That trailer fucking dropped at like 4 something in the morning, from what I understood, because it was like on Good Morning America, I think. So Eastern time, so 4 o'clock for us. We're on the West Coast. It's pretty nuts.
Infinity Ward. Yeah, so we got another trailer.
Oh, I forgot we have trailers.
Yeah, and
or another trailer. So yeah, this is something that's kind of shot in the dark. Little background. So we talked about Stranger Things. This show apparently just started on Netflix on December 1st, and it's called, I think it's just called Dark. I don't think it's called The Dark. Rick over here is trying to learn him some German. So this show apparently is going to be in subtitles, but apparently it's supposed to scratch a Stranger Things itch. So we're going to watch this trailer totally blind.
Not knowing
the way a React trailer should be, even though most of the time we've already watched some of these trailers prior.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Gestern, heute Morgen folgen nicht aufeinander. Sie sind in einem ewigen Kreis miteinander verbunden.
Craig Kelly. It's Craig Kelly.
Oh.
It looked like...
Schon vor Wochen ist in der Kleinstadt Winden ein 15-jähriger Junge auf mysteriöse Weise verschwunden.
So this literally just started yesterday.
Und nun alarmiert ein weiterer Vermisstenfall die Bürger der Stadt.
Netflix?
Yeah. December 1st.
Keine Spur, nichts. Als hätte er sich in Luft aufgelöst.
Alles ist genauso wie vor 33 Jahren. Alles wiederholt sich.
Diese Stadt ist krank. Und wir alle sind ein Teil davon. Unter uns ist ein Mörder.
Nicht nur die Vergangenheit beeinflusst die Zukunft, sondern auch die Zukunft die Vergangenheit. Tick-Tack, Tick-Tack. Anfang ist das Ende. Und das Ende ist der Anfang.
Creepy. That's some creepy shit.
All episodes December 1st. So what do you think?
That looks interesting.
It does.
It looks really interesting.
I could see myself checking that out.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch a few things on Netflix that are in Japanese with subtitles, so I'm not opposed. Even though you seem to think I don't want to. You have this
I kept
notion.
telling you to watch. Fuck,
Oh, I know. Yeah.
The Return, but the original version.
Yeah.
In French.
I watched the other one.
Yeah, you watched the American version.
Yeah.
Which I watched a few episodes of it, and they
It's
kind
good.
of pretty much copied it.
It was good.
In fact, one of the actors even looked exactly like the actor from the French version.
Yeah. That looks pretty
Which I do
interesting.
have it if you want to watch the French version. Just letting you know.
Is that still ongoing?
You know, I haven't checked because like they kept pushing back the second season of it, and I just forgot about it.
Okay.
But
it's very
the way they ended it too was such a cliffhanger.
Okay. I was bummed. I actually liked the American version of the show, so I was kind of sad that it ended. Plus, it had the guy from Lost was on the show, did the show.
Was it Mary Elizabeth Winstead in it too?
No, I'm talking about. Yes, I believe. Well, fuck,
Yeah,
was she?
in it.
I'm talking about the person behind the show. Who were the Lost creators?
Damon Lindelof.
And who's the other one? Caruso.
Carlton Cruz.
Carlton. Yeah.
Cruz.
He was backing the show.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's on. It was on. Fuck. What channel was
It was on
Bates Motel on? So.
A&E?
A&E. Yeah, I was on A&E. So I really liked Bates Motel. So I got excited when he was doing this show, The Return. Yeah, The Return. Carlton Cuse. We got it.
So yeah, this looks good, and yeah, I am actually trying to learn German. I was learning Russian too, and it's just so hard. Russian's fucking hard, dude.
Is that?
It gives more characters.
Well,
other than letters.
Yeah.
And that's why I found German not to be as hard. I mean, it's still difficult, but
that's Japanese though too. Japanese is, I think speaking it is easy, but the reading part of it is tough, and that's the problem. Not the problem, but that's the thing with Duolingo that we use. They're really trying to get you to learn the characters. I'd like for something to come, even though I know you should be able to read it too. I wish something would come out to where I could just learn how to speak it, and not focus so hard on the reading part.
Well, with the app, I mean, you can speak to it now. I don't know if how long ago you used it, but when I'm doing the German ones, it asks you if you can't speak now, press this button. If you can, hit record, and then you just say it back.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess.
let you know.
I guess I just mean because there's also like you can use the in the characters you could spell stuff in Japanese just like I'm sure in Russian too in the characters that we're familiar with. So I wish they did that a little. I wish that was an option.
Like phonetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called romaji in Japanese. Is what it's called.
So. Yeah. God, it's another good show to watch. Or it seems like an interesting
it seems
show.
like something I would maybe check out.
What's next on our docket?
I think we covered everything on the
Is that
docket.
everything?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a show?
Well, I mean, yeah, like video game. Well, if Mike was on the show, him and I were going to talk about Lost Legacy, but he's not. And then
Well, you can talk about Mario.
But I don't want to. You need to play Mario.
That's true.
There's really, there's nothing. You just need to keep playing, dude. Like you have not scratched the surface of that game. And then when you beat it, I'm just like, holy shit! There's so much more, like, so much more.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't consider that I beat it. I don't think I beat it. Except last. No, I'm just kidding. Never mind.
So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing even with news.
What's up?
No video game news. Anything?
I'm trying to think offhand. Like I don't know. I mean, everything right now is talking about like game of the year discussion.
Oh shit, we gotta make our list.
That stuff. Yeah.
Fuck. We do it end of every podcast does it. We do a top 5 of the year.
It's hard though. Like Mike has played way more video games than we have. So his list, but we've seen way more movies than he has.
Yeah.
I have a shit ton of video games that I've fucking started and haven't finished. So my list, I feel like, isn't going to be fair either. So it's just hard.
Yeah.
For video games, I might have to do like what I've enjoyed playing the most sort of thing instead of like actually ranking something.
Player and Battlegrounds.
As for the game of the year conversation,
I haven't even played it.
I haven't played it either.
But PUBG. Yeah, does that count? I guess not. I don't know. I haven't played it. I've watched people play it. What I've been watching people play is Fortnite, and that actually looks pretty cool. It's like a mixture between PUBG and Minecraft. It seems like.
What's been attracting you to watch people play that?
Well, because the streamer I watch she plays that. So, and then I watch. Like I said, I watch Boogie too.
Yeah.
But he plays. I think the last thing I saw him play was Mario Odyssey.
Maybe.
Well, at least that's what I watched.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It is for the Video Game Awards. It's nominated.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't see PUBG also as a
Kylie Award show.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that actually, Cheesy. Just because it seems like just an open-ended game.
It's a game. It doesn't have to have a story necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, just for more creative aspects, like having a story to a game and having it win an award, I think that's a lot better. Just because, I
hear what you're saying, but I think that's not fair to call a game without a story not worthy of something.
Honestly, it's not
because a game is very much game very much is about a gameplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If the gameplay sucks, then it doesn't matter how good or bad the story is.
And I kind of see PUBG kind of like World of Warcraft, just open. Yeah, but I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah,
so that's just my opinion.
All right. So
with that said, I guess
I think we should wrap it up.
Wrap it up, Phyllis. You got someplace to be. You want to leave?
I still have time, and you technically could be at that place too, so don't play that game.
So there you have it. That's our show for this week. As Bryce said earlier in the show, we put up the show Tuesday through Friday. Tuesday, the audio goes up. The video clips of the show go up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with the full show on Friday.
Full video show.
Full video show.
Just to clarify.
And that's going to do it. So until next time.
That was some shit we liked. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in, Cheesy Wolf.
The game
everybody.
Launched, and some are still in beta. Oh, that's right. It is in beta or alpha, and incomplete games should not have. when there's stuff like
Yeah,
Zelda
I
and
agree
Mario
with that.
and even Horizon.
Something that isn't finished, I agree with that.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot it was still in beta.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, you swayed me.
You were already swayed.
That's true. But it does make sense. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll
be back.
I'll probably stream later tonight. I don't know if... Maybe. I probably should. I don't know, because there's a lot of things I need to watch. I want to finish shows.
Yeah.
So...
Take care, Cheesy. And everybody else in the chat. Wolf, whoever else. I think Wolf left us a while ago.
All right. See ya.